Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Legion Alpha. As you can see, we're on a gnome hunter. Marksmanship was added in this build of the Legion, and my god, they are working their balls off to make the hunter interesting. I'm really excited to see what they've got for survival, or whether they'll leave it well alone. Not survival. Beastmaster. Survival, of course, going melee. And Marksman, what they've done with it is really tried to inject some sort of interest and interaction, something that has been lacking in a lot of other classes. They're desperately trying to put that into the Marksman. And I have played this before. I did it on the stream because our journey through Val Shiraz bugged out. So I played through the Marksman Hunter for the stream guys who really wanted to see it. So hopefully that just means that we're not going to make as many mistakes. But actually, it's a really fun quest line. I'm super excited to do it for you guys on YouTube. Stream rips are low quality. I don't like to use them wherever possible. And we're just going to have a generally good time here. So as always, links in the back if you want to skip ahead to get started. I'm going to do a brief overview of what the changes are. And then we're going to get balls deep into it and sink our nuts into this bad boy. As you can tell, I'm really looking forward to this one. So what have they done? It's all about fishing. You're going fishing with the Marksman Hunter. You're fishing for procs with Arcane Shot and with Multi-Shot. You're looking for vulnerabilities. You're seeking them out. It's like you're using these cheap spells, which are Multi-Shot and Arcane Shot, to poke and prod and see where you can squeeze in some extra attacks. And once you do see that vulnerability, once you expose that little weakness, that little poke in the armor, you can then fire off a Mark Shot. Now, Mark Shot is a channeled spell. So one of the things you'll notice is Marksman is super mobile, like ridiculously mobile. Nearly everything is instant cast. You're no longer punished for moving like you are in WoD. There's none of that. So you'll then get this Mark Shot, which is a channeled spell. All right, you're going to have to stop it. You have to channel it. And what you're doing is like opening the gap wider in the armor. You're like, oh, there's the vulnerability. Now I'm going to be precise with it, as a marksman would be, and try and expose that weakness. So you'll expose the vulnerability in the target, snaring them by 15% and increasing the damage of your aim shot by 25%. And then you can stack that 3 times. Now, one concern I did have early on when I played through this is your focus regenerates really fast. Really fast. To the point where you would think with it stacking 3 times that you want to do like a 3-stack aim shot, right? Whether or not that's always going to be possible, I don't know. In an ideal world, what you'll be doing is like Arcane Shot, seeking the vulnerability, then Mark Shotting it, then Arcane Shotting it again, and then Mark Shotting it again, and then Arcane Shotting and fishing for it the last time, and then doing the third one, getting the 3-stack, and then boom! Aim shot to the fucking bollocks like a proper boot, and kicking some ass that way. So that's generally the idea. Now, one thing, Arcane Shot doesn't cost any focus, okay? It actually generates focus, so it's a little bit weird because your focus like regenerates pretty quickly. So you might find yourself like focus capping, which is never nice because you want to slam in the aim shot as well, which is only a 1-second cast now, by the way, which is super sweet, and looking for that. So we've picked some talents here that I think will be useful, and some that are more for showcase than really what I would use for this fight. I want you to bear that in mind. I've chosen some talents that people want to see rather than what I would probably choose in a sort of, I know what's going to happen, this is what I'm going to pick scenario. So level 15, you get Black Arrow, move from Survival over to Marksman. It fires a Black Arrow at the target, dealing damage over 26 seconds and stacks 3 times with 3 charges. Now, nothing really lasts that long in this quest, so it's kind of worthless. And it doesn't proc anything, which is what Black Arrow did previously in Warlords of Draenor. Steady focus using Arcane Shot twice in a row increases your focus regen. So we're going to be doing a lot of like small quick mobs. So keeping our focus nice and high for something we're using later makes sense. And True Aim. For every successful arcane marked or aim shot used to attack the same target, those shots deal 2% more damage to the target, stacking up to 20 times. But it can only affect 1 target at a time. Kind of a must-have, I would guess, for a single target, depending on exactly how great Black Arrow is. Level 30, you get things that you've seen before. Post Haste, Fast Strider, and Dash. Dash increases Aspects of the Cheetah. So Aspects of the Cheetah. Aspects of the pack is Rip, by the way. As are traps. You can see there are no traps here at all. Marksmen do not use trap, which I think thematically and class fantasy-wise makes sense. And there's a lot of snares and stuff that come from elsewhere. So that's kind of okay. Aspects of the Cheetah is now a 1-minute cooldown. It's basically a little speed boost. That's all. It's a little sprint maneuver that you can use alongside that. So Dash extends that a little bit. Level 45, you get piercing shots where your critical strikes, of which we were getting a lot, cause some bleed damage. Very nice. Exotic munitions. Personally, I hate this. I really hate this. I wish it was more poison orientated. That would make more sense than incendiary ammo for my bow. You know, although John Rambo picks it up, explosive arrows might be better. Broadside, your aim shot will now also hit all vulnerable targets. So something you need to be aware of mechanically that you're going to see is that you'll get a lot more mark procs, these marks and these seek vulnerabilities that we're looking for with Arcane Shot and Multi-Shot. When we're multi-shotting, we're obviously hitting many targets. So you'll find that we get a lot more procs for our mark shot. Now, curiously enough, what that means is it procs somewhere, but Mark Shot will hit up to 3 targets. It's whether or not that multi-shot actually hit and procced it on 3 targets is something we're going to have to be aware of. How they're going to track that in-game, I'm not really sure. We'll be paying more attention to that as I didn't when I previously did this quest. So Arcane Shot seems to proc it less, but obviously that's on 1 target, so it's a guarantee. Whereas Mark Shot will hit up to 3 targets, okay? 3 targets that have been affected by the Hunter's Mark that we'll be fishing for with multi-shot and with Arcane Shot. So something to bear in mind there. Banish Shot, Wyvern Sting, and Camouflage, you know what those are. Light them up. Love this. A spell that goes so underused in PvE is Flare. And I love Flare. It looks cool. It's a little extra key that you can be pressing every now and again. And now if you flare mobs, the targets affected by your flare take 10% extra damage from all your attacks. And Flare has a reasonable cooldown, 20 seconds, which means you can line that up pretty regularly, properly, with like big aim shots and with the spell where... oh, no, we can't because it's in the same tier. But you can line it up with various cooldowns. You can line it up with like Murder of Crows. You can sort of really work your flare in to get some good use out of that. Love that. Barrage is still there. I'm moving down. Height of Vulnerability. Your next Mark Shot applies 3 stacks to all marked targets. So remember earlier I was talking about that you could stack Mark Shot 3 times. Now you have a cooldown which will, boom, put the 3 stack on. So if you're looking for the burst, yeah? You're looking for the burst. It's only a 20-second cooldown. They got you covered with that as well. Some wonderful talent design going into the Marksman so far. And then they give you Headshot. What is Headshot? It's power shot, essentially, and it really hurts. It uses 2200 focus, okay, obviously gaining more power with the more focus it uses, and it just fucking wrecks. If this thing crits, it's a one-shot on a mob. It's certainly why you're questing and leveling, and with the speed that your focus regens, you get to use a lot of it. This is why I took steady focus, but to keep our headshots rocking, because it's a 10-second cooldown. We can use a lot of headshots, and it really fucking hurts. It's just like, kabam, right in the bollocks. Love it. Murder of Crows, Barrage. Now, Volley makes its return. Okay? I'd love to show... In fact, I'll show you Volley now. Just to show you that it is in the game and it is doing stuff. And it's kind of how it looks. But sadly, it's only animated when it's actually hitting things. Which makes no sense to me. Because Volley is like continuously fire volleys of ammo at the targeted area. I hope they put in that vanilla animation that we had there. Because, yeah, Volley's nice to see that return. It's a steady AoE that we have there. At level 100, Kill Flip. For 8 seconds after disengaging, you deal 50% more damage. It's kind of niche in some respects. Sometimes your guild's like, we stop fucking jumping around, you dickhead. And although you do have tremendous mobility as a marksman hunter, you can see that being a little bit annoying, but it is 50% more damage, right? So you can line that up with Flare, right? You got this 20-second cooldown in disengage, and you have Flare on a 20-second cooldown. So you're getting 10% more damage from Flare, 50% more damage from Kill Flip. Fucking hell. Yeah? Woo! You're talking some kick-ass situations that can be set up with things like Light 'em Up and Kill Flip. Lock and Load. Your ranged auto attacks have a 5% chance to trigger Lock and Load, causing your next 2 aim shots to cost no focus and be instant. The weaker of the 3, I think, in terms of creativity. Dark Ranger. The only reason I'm taking this is because we're going to be playing solo. Marksman has no pet, no choice in the matter. Lone Wolf no longer exists. You just flat out do not have a pet as Marksman. But they recognize that that's kind of a pain in the ass for ranged DPS. So what they've done is give you Dark Ranger, where all your attacks have a chance to summon a Dark Minion, and the Dark Minion will taunt and attack your current target. So it's essentially a tanking pet, and it procs all the time. It's really great design. It's a little sad that it has to take up a talent slot. Would really like to see this as a glyph or something like that, where your attacks would do this, because you don't want this in any scenario other than your solo playing, really. And they could have put in a more interesting talent slot here, but I'm glad it exists regardless, okay? The pet tab still exists, though. Activate. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so without further ado, that's how it's going to play. We have a DPS cooldown, by the way, called True Shot, which increases your haste and chance for targets to be marked by 100%. So at that point, you'll be going Arcane Shot, Mark Shot, Arcane Shot, Mark Shot, Arcane Shot, Mark Shot. Fuck you, Aim Shot, yeah? Big time stuff going on there. Very cool. let's get into it. I'm still going to make loads of mistakes. I've done literally no other gameplay than the Artifact questline. I haven't done my deep, extensive look, which will be coming later in the week. Okay, let us begin. Needs of the hunters. The eagle appears to have a message for you. The time has come to strike back at the Legion. Meet me at Hunters Reach in Dalaran as soon as you can. Emerald Shade Warden. Speak with her. All right, then. Now, I do kind of know where I'm going, which shouldn't be detrimental to the video. Ah, Snowfeather delivered my message. Good. We have need of you. Your reputation precedes you. It is important that we speak. The Hunter's Call. I realize we have never met, but you will learn of my order soon enough. For now, pleasantries must wait. The Legion has returned to Azeroth, stronger than ever, and we need new weapons to fight them. I have met 3 individuals here in Dalaran who have leads on ancient artifacts which could prove vital in the battle to come. Acquiring these weapons demands the skills of a master hunter. Speak to each of them and decide who you will aid first. So our initial mission here as a hunter is to traverse around Dalaran and meet these various hunters and decide which artifacts we're going to follow. So we have Griff Wildheart. I'll do my best here, guys. So that last Emerald Shade Warden sent you my way. See if she's good as her word, that one. Don't know a thing about this unseen path she's part of, but I'm willing to hear her out. She said you knew something about an artifact weapon. Been working with old Brand's Bronzebeard, searching the Broken Isles for any edge against the Legion. Found the tomb of some Vra'kul warlord. The legends say he stole a rifle called Titan Strike. Bran got all excited, going on about how that gun is infused with power of storms and such. Sounds interesting, eh? If you're up for fetching it, I'm your dwarf. Okay, so that is the Beastmaster weapon, which obviously we don't want for our purposes. I didn't put on that. Every single time I re-roll these characters to do these quests for you guys, I forget the mount. Gosh. Shame on me. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Our next guy is in here, if I remember. Upstairs? Yes. Apatar High Mountain, from the High Mountain quest, if you've watched that zone on my channel. You have come, just as Amarel said you would. I am told that you have an ancient weapon. Amarel Shade Warden is a noble soul. The Tauren of High Mountain have long been allies of the Unseen Path. Talonclaw, the spear wielded by my ancestor Huln High Mountain, was lost in battle against a fierce night saber called Dakar. Many have tried to retrieve it. All have failed. Our elders believe recovering Talonclaw is the key to driving the Legion from our lands. My brother Wuho and I are heading out to slay the beast and claim the spear. If you were to join us, we would sure succeed. Yeah. Which is the survival weapon. That video is up on the channel. You can see the survival artifact questline. Plus, it's the newest and most interesting addition to the Hunter's spec, as it is the melee one. So I recommend you go and check that out. And Courier Larkspur. I'm grateful Lady Shade Warden found you. We have a chance to strike a major blow against the Legion. My Commander Ranger General Verisa Windrunner. Oh, I gotta say it like double. Verisa Windrunner has uncovered a possible lead as to the whereabouts of Susan Windrunner. No, her missing sister Alleria. Alleria's knowledge of the Legion would be invaluable to our cause, and the bow she carried with her, Thas'dorah, is an ancient artifact of awesome power. Together, you and the Ranger General can save them both. So that's what we're going to be going for. We're going for the bow, which I'm really glad they chose the bow for the Marksman Hunter. It's delicious. I just want to check something. Aha. There we go. I was super curious as to why Dalaran was quiet, because this music already exists. There we go. Any of the 3 weapons you learned of would be the huge boon in the war against the Legion, but your crusade must start with one of them, so you must choose. And we are going for our bow. 3 weapons, 3 worthy paths. Acquiring one such artifact will be the first step in battling the Legion. The weapon will grow in power as you wield it, so you must choose which one you will go for. Yeah, we're going for Thas'dorah, the Legacy of the Windrunners, and equip. When you cast Aimed Shot, there is a chance for 6 extra wind arrows to coalesce and also shoot your target. Looking forward to that animation. Didn't get to test it last time.
Hello.
You've chosen well. Such a weapon will strike fear into the hearts of our foes. Excellent. Now you must begin your pursuit of the artifact. It will not be easy to obtain, but a weapon this powerful seldom is. After you succeed, return here to me and we shall speak at greater length. There is much for us to do.
Goddess, watch over you.
Rendezvous with the courier. Thas'dorah is a mighty bow indeed. The weapon was carved from a limb of Thas'dorah, the mother tree of Eversong, and infused with the magic of the Sunwell. I fought alongside its first wielder, Talanas Windrunner, during a Namani troll incursion. Ah, but such tales can wait for another time. Courier Larkspear was making preparations to depart. I believe you will find him at Crassus Landing. Let's roll, team! Off we go. Let's get this bow going. I can't wait to headshot some fools. Right in the face. Pow! Right in the kisser. That's how we're going to roll. I'm surprised to be enjoying the Marksman Hunter, but some of the class changes have been really bizarre, as in literally stripping you down to the fucking nude in terms of what you can actually do. And others have really opened up some doors. Rendezvous with the Courier. I don't know the full details, but a demon prisoner has given us the first solid lead on Alleria Windrunner's whereabouts in a very long time. The Ranger General has joined with members of the Thas'dorah on the Broken Shore. She's putting a team together, and your presence is crucial. Let's go. Time is of the essence. If Alleria and Thas'dorah are in Legion hands, it is only a matter of time until both are forfeit. If you are ready, head to the Broken Shore to meet with Ranger General Windrunner. She has lent her personal hippogriff to fly you down. Let's roll! So let's go meet Verisa, say hello, ignore any conversations about Susan that she may have, and we'll head over to kick some demon ass, won't we? Yes, we will. Look at the background here. Pretty fucking cool, right? Can't wait to get into there. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Looking good. Can't wait till this thing's finished. As you can see, it's all white because there's no textures on it yet. But soon enough, that's Suramar, I believe. Yep, that is the Suramar. It's the final zone, so it's no surprise it's not finished yet. We're not going to get there till we get to 108. Which I need to do some leveling, actually, and make sure I have a character ready for that, just in case we don't get pre-mades at higher levels. So I'll work on that. Maybe you guys could suggest which class you'd like me to do Suramar in, and I can work on it in my off time. Or spec, I should say. I'm bound by specs, so you should know that. Here we are, the Broken Shore. The rain be falling. Lots of demons out there, but nothing we can't handle.
Yes.
This stinks of a trap. You can't rely on the word of a demon. If it's lying, we'll have its head. But if there's even a chance it speaks the truth, we have to try.
This is a monstrous war.
The Thas'dorah have been interrogating captured demons. One of the vile creatures claims to know the whereabouts of someone crucial to our cause.
Will protect you.
The clandestine operation. You have long been a trusted hero of the Alliance, and like the rest of us, you have endured many hardships to reach this point. Now I must ask even more of you. Will you hear me out? Certainly will, Verisa. I'm told you're a person of interest. My eldest sister, Alleria, has been missing for years. A demon we captured claims she is being held on a Legion world called Niskara by some sort of Inquisition. Her return would be invaluable. Admit it, Verisa. This mission is personal. Alleria's knowledge about the Legion could help us defeat them once and for all. Our goal is to reacquire a strategic asset, nothing more. I should be going with you. If this is a trap, you need my bow covering your backs. No arrestees. I won't risk anyone else until we're certain Alleria is there. I do not trust the demon's word, but this might be our only chance to save to retrieve a valuable ally. Trying to hide the fact that she wants to save her sister. Don't hide it. Let's do it.
We will fight to the bitter end.
The rescue mission. The demon has told us how to open a portal to the world where he says Alleria is being held. You and I can go through and see if there is any truth to his claims. In case it's a filthy tarp, Mega Solgaze has given me a portal stone to get us back to Dalaran. This demonic magic is anathema to the mage, so we must move quickly. I'm ready when you are. Let's fucking do it. Portal hype.
For the Alliance.
Mega Solgaze, empower the portal crystal. Open the gateway. At once, Ranger General, but beware. Time flows unpredictably so deep into the nether. YOLO! Never was good at following orders. See you on the other side. Arrestices, you fool! Now we have 2 allies to rescue. Follow me in. Let's go. Clicky click. Whoop. Guy's a badass, right? He don't give a shit. He's going in. He's going in. No fear, no questions asked. Stage 1, the rescue. Survey the rise ahead and eliminate the Legion patrols. No sign of arrestees. He's headstrong, but should have the sense to wait for us here. Let's ascend the rise ahead and see what we're up against. Alright. Alright, it's time to go fishing. Alright, let's do a headshot, see if we one-shot. No, we did not one-shot. Alright, so now we're fishing. So now you can see the proc. Then we mark shot it. Proc again, fishing. And then we're going to follow up with an aim shot, because it's probably going to kill it. Boom. It did not kill it. Boo. So you can already see... You see my focus filling up really quick. Really quick. Keep moving. That was only first. So you can see these dark minions. Look, they spawn so regularly. They're not a big deal at all. Headshot. Did not kill. Boo. Sad times. So now what we want to do is some multi-shots. Mark shot. So it does everything. Multi-shot. Mark shot again. Multi-shot. Mark shot again. And then follow it up with an aim shot. And click and hit a load of things. Aim shot through all of them. Look at the mobility. Boom. Headshot. Oh! 313k. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. Yeah, so I do think my focus fills a little bit quickly. I can dump more into headshots, though. That's for damn sure. Headshot. Try to get some good use out of our little crows. He's going to die, so I'll finish off. 99k. Big damage, big deeps, big dicks. That's all we're after. The structure in the distance must be the cathedral. Lead on. I'm on it. Even the sound effect doesn't bother me that much. I mean, a little bit, but not a lot. Absolutely not a lot. It's only on the rogue it bothers me. I don't know why. I know it's one of those stupid things. It's like, why does it not bother you here, but it bothers you on a rogue? I don't know. Let's line these up so we can go through their heads. Big headshot coming. You ready? Oh, you're fucking it up! Nailed it. It's got to be one of those where you can't help but move around. Like, old school hunters will know what I'm talking about. Where you have to be diving around. You're not a hunter if you're not just constantly on the move. You pull, so I can headshot. Good job. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh! Pow! Right in the kisser. I will say getting headshot back so quickly is really awesome. It's such a powerful ability. I could see it being nerfed into the ground, absolutely. You know, you might notice what I mean by whether or not it marks all the targets. Very difficult to tell. Making me stop to cast? Outrageous. Get out of here. Orestes, what happened? Orestes. Are you rip?
We will persevere.
Never forget
Victory lies ahead.
Slay Mistress Torvos and save Orestes. Aha, okay. Headshot. Give it me. Oh, come back. Come on, headshot, headshot, headshot. Boom. I'm trying to line it up. Now I'm going to top it off to get a big headshot. But I'm going to follow this up with an aim shot. Oh, she's already dead. So there's definitely some rhythm and rhyme to this, which I really, really like. I mean, you guys know that by now. I love that kind of stuff. I love the fact that we have some opportunity for choice and stuff. Save my cooldown for later. Yeah, Orestes Ripperino. Enter the cathedral and defeat Herald Zarbazuld. Zarbazuld, you swine. Line up for epic headshot. Boom! Oh, it's so difficult to pull off in normal play, but when it works, it works. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And you can see that focus regen is so high right now. That I mean, nerfs are probably expected on that one. Headshot. Poof. So you can proc some targets. Aim shot. Headshot. Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's gone incredibly badly. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Give it a wyvern sting just to recuperate a little second. Headshot. I could play this. I'm going to say it now. I could absolutely play this and get to learn it, like, really well. I think I would quite enjoy that. Which is going from the Hunter that I previously played with. Holy cow. I couldn't have played that for the life of me. Like, the Wad Hunter, I really despise. Like, not for any other reason than it's super boring, but this, I could totally play this. I can have fun with this. But whether or not you can guarantee it's going to be the most effective spec, there's your question, isn't it? One shot. Sup, Zazie Bald? What's going on? So what we'll do now is we're going to headshot, and then we're going to pop the true shot, and we'll do some weaving, okay? So let's headshot that. And that should give us 3 stacks. Oh yeah, I pulled aggro. And a headshot. Didn't get the 100 focus headshot, but still good enough. Alright, now we should defeat High Inquisitor Cormelodon and his eyes. Okay. Oh, the icy gaze of Cormelodon. Get out of here. Headshot. It's weird not having steady shot and stuff. I don't miss it. I really don't miss it. Especially as that kit became so generic with aim shot. Target that one. Oh god, I'm attacking these. Big aim shot and everything. Boom. Let's just spam this so we can get some increased focus regen from our steady focus. So we can do some headshots like that. There's a slight delay on whether or not you proc mark shot. That's a bit of a bummer. And you can see how close the mobs have to be. Like if they don't, it's certainly that was at full health even while multi-shotting, which is fine. That's okay. All right then. Up ahead, it could be the interrogation area. Oh, there we go. High Inquisitor Cormelodon. I've got a headshot waiting for you, buddy. What have you done with Alleria? Monster! Monster! No! Yeah, that just happened. Headshot, headshot, headshot. Boom! Now, this entire thing is about checking you know how to really abuse the mobility of your class. Well, it is keep sending these continuous eyes at me. And slowing me. Whoop. Oh no, right into one. No, look. Escape artist doesn't work. Ripperino escape artist. Let me out. Come on. Headshot. Concussive shot. Whoa, many eyes. Oh my god, this is going so much worse than the last time I did this. Disengage, disengage, disengage. Let's finish these off. Give me some procs. Procs, please. Thank you. Let's headshot through them all. Where's my frost trap at? That's all I'm going to say is where's my frost trap at? Where is she? Help for Reese to search for the Inquisitor's overlook as Alleria. Can't believe how badly I handled that fight. Like, doing it unexpectedly, I handled it so much better. I felt those eyes peering into my soul had you not freed me. I must know if Alleria was truly held captive here or if this was all just a ruse to trap us. The focus management is where I'm really, like, interested in learning and getting right. You get the focus management right with this thing, you're going to have some good fun. By the light. There, it's her bow. Thas'dorah. There it is. Help Reese to search. Are we going in? Yeah, I have to proc it. Okay. Alleria was here. Her bow's presence is proof of that. I'd wager she escaped, but the Inquisitor hoped to lure her back. Thas'dorah is a bow worthy of a hero like Alleria, a hero like you. With this weapon in your hands, the Legion will tremble. I want you to take Thas'dorah. Dark days lie ahead, and you're the hero who will lead the fight to save Azeroth. Boom! Da 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 da! Thas'dorah. Equip, son. Oh. I know Alleria's bow is in the right hands. Yeah.
This is a monstrous wall.
You fought well this day. I am in your debt. I am ready to use the portal stone. It sounds like we're about to be overrun. We have the bow. Let us leave.
The Kirin Tor will protect you.
Excellent. Excellent. What a great little quest. Great little quest. So many different aspects of it. Like, you've got your AoE, you've got your kite, you've got all the things. That's how it should be. Just giving you just different aspects to learn. It's like forcing you to use that mobility.
Never forget Theramore.
We didn't recover Alleria, but at least we have proof she was there. She will be found, I know it. Thas'dorah may have begun as my family's legacy, but now the bow embodies something much more. You will use it to rally the greatest hunters of Azeroth and drive the Burning Legion back to the Abyss. Now that you wield Thas'dorah, it's time to learn more about the Night Elf who set you on this journey. I suggest returning to the Hunter's Reach shop where you met my courier. Whoever this Emerald Shade Warden is, it seems she has some part to play in the war against the Legion. Alright, let's go and discover the true identity of Emerald Shade Warden. I believe she is Emerald Shade Warden. Ah. There is much to do, noble hunter, but first I suppose you'll want to learn a little more about who I am and why I've sought you out. On eagle's wings! Since ancient times, my order has stood vigil on these broken isles, watching for the Legion's return. Only a handful of us remain, but that changes today. The artifact you hold is more than a weapon. It is a symbol that will unite hunters of all kingdoms, of all creeds. I'm sure you have questions. Meet me at the True Shot Lodge in High Mountain and see with your own eyes what awaits us. Snowfeather and I will make our own way there. So we're off to the drinking lodge. I love that the hunters basically have a drinking lodge where they hang out. It's so cool. Up we go, little gnome. Take those little legs. Now, it's a fair old flight to where we're going. I think it's actually on the other side of the map. It's like right up here. So I'll just trim the video until we get there. All right. Touchdown! Here we are. The beautiful lodge. On eagle's wings. I've observed your skills for some time. Watched you from a distance. Emerald furrows her brow. Wait, that sounds a little creepy. Oh, don't you worry, Emerald. Little gnome loving. Ain't gonna do you no harm. Sorry, but my social skills are a tad rusty. Let me start again. Our order has been on the lookout for hunters who could lead the unseen path into a new era. No one is more qualified than you, except every other hunter in the game, mate. For 1,000 years, the unseen path has watched and waited. We remained few in number, quietly acting behind the scenes when Azeroth needed us. Only a select few even knew of our existence. But the time for lingering in the shadows is over. Before we begin our work, you should hear more about the unseen path. Hear Emerald's tale. Speak. Please, walk with me from her. Closes the door. Oh, dodgeball, never forget. We're walking. The Unseen Path was founded after the War of the Ancients to safeguard the people of Azeroth from those broken isles. We watched for the Legion's return. As we arrived here to build the True Shot Lodge, the eagle spirit On Ara appeared and gave her blessing. From that day forth, we called this mountain Talon Peak. Over the centuries, most of my fellow watchers have been lost. The few of us remaining sought our heroes, worthy to heed the call when the Unseen Path was needed once again. The Silver Covenant stands with you. The Farstriders vow to fight at your side. The Unseen Path will be stronger than ever before.
How may I help?
The Legion has returned and the Unseen Path needs new blood, new leadership. The weapon you hold is proof. There is no one better suited to this task. Wait a minute. Leok! We couldn't find him in the stream. Funny. There you go. I saw the shadow. Will you take up the mantle? Surely will. The oath of service. Assembled before you are many of our world's greatest archers, rangers, beastmasters, and trappers, ready to fight the Legion as one. It is time to take your first step in becoming a true leader of hunters. We gather at the fire pit and take our oaths of service before the statue of Un-Ara. Touch the statue and kneel before it while I recite the oath, and the unseen path will be reborn. Yep. Spot the reference, folks. Not hard, I don't think. Do I actually have to slash kneel? No. Take the oath. Do I talk to her? I can't remember. No. Oh, man. I can't remember what I was supposed to do. I thought you just clicked this thing.
Warm wishes to you.
Apparently not. Is this bugged? Uh-oh. Oh, I can go through it. Let's reload. I'm pretty sure you're just supposed to click that. And it's supposed to do the Game of Thrones. There we go. Excellent. Take oath of service. Wonderful. We are the watchers in the wild. We are the eagle in the wind. We walk the lonely road. For ours is the unseen path. Up in the sky, behold, Un-Ara, the spirit of the eagle, has returned. Hello?
I am honored.
Un-Ara has not appeared to us since the Order's founding. This is surely a sign that with your guiding us, the unseating path will triumph over the Legion. It's so beautiful.
Good luck, friend.
A strong right hand. Even with the support of your fellow hunters, the crusade against the Legion will consume much of your time and attention. It is a war you cannot fight alone. I first served our Order's founder, Namrulia Gladesong, acting as our eyes and ears when she was needed elsewhere. It would be an honour to do the same for you. Welcome to the team. Altar of the Eternal Hunt. Now that you've rallied hunters from across Azeroth together, it's time to turn your attention to the battle against the Burning Legion. Within the True Shot Lodge is the Altar of the Eternal Hunt. It is an ancient relic alive with old magic, and I believe it can be used to infuse your weapon with even greater might. So, let's go learn our abilities. Sure, whatever. I like this. Rexar, Misha's here. Huffer, that Hearthstone card. I pledge my axes and my pets to your cause. So it's a really cool place, this. It's not my favourite, but it's cool. I'm so happy that we gnomes can finally unleash our inner hunter. So there's lots of stuff. There's lots of stables and all that kind of stuff going on. There's no target dummies or anything, but you can certainly repair. There's lots of little workstations around the back and all that kind of good stuff. So it's a nice place. It's not my favourite. It's not my favourite, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good as far as little class halls go. I love how out of the way it is. And get wilderness. You've got to have a beard now. A beard. The Dark Lady has lent her rangers to your cause, Huntmaster. Dark Ranger Velenora. Shark's head. Oh, look. Saffron. Yeah? I've got a spider in the arse. Rough. Oh, they use its arse as target practice. I haven't seen this before. This is new. There's the different bows, of course. Anali. What's over this side? Big eagle. Not many trophies to be found on this side, unfortunately. Not many trophies. Oh well. That's okay. Altar of the Eternal Hunt. Greetings. It'll be my honor to assist you with your artifacts. Infused with power, the weapon you hold will strike a potent blow against the Legion, but the demons are relentless. Just as your battle tactics grow and evolve, so must your weapon. The altar before you courses with ancient magic and is alive with the skill and dedication of the hunters who have used it through the ages. Place your artifacts on it and upgrade it. So we get Wind Burst. Focus the power of the wind through your bow, dealing big damage to your target that leaves behind a trail of wind, increasing the speed of any ally in the wind trail by 50%. Very interesting. Not exciting, gotta be said. Not exciting, but interesting. The usage of this will vary dramatically. And there we go. And our other big abilities are going to be, of course, Call of the Hunter. Mark shot has a chance to summon a regiment of fallen hunters to rain arrows down on your foes. Love that. Love that. Whispers of the Past. While True Shot is active, wind arrows will stream from your bow every 1.5 seconds and strike any targets with your hunter's mark. And Bullseye. Special attacks against the target below 20% health grant 3% crit. Boring snoring. Boring crit buffs. Infused with power. Wondrous. And now we should just basically, choose where we're going to level, which does bring us to the end of our little journey here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll choose where to level over there, as no doubt you're used to if you've been watching. Oh, I didn't know you could go upstairs. What? What's this? Oh, the Dalaran Pole. Aww. Drink in your home. This is it. What a fun spec. Really fun. Really enjoying this so far. Definitely one of my top ones for Legion so far. I hope you enjoyed that as well, guys. I will see you again. Bye-bye.